what's up, Roxstars? It's Rox, and I'm coming to you today with a review for Basketball Wives Season 4, Episode 13. I just finished getting my hair done. I've been rushing around trying to put these videos up. I was like, let me get this video up. And when I say I just finished just getting my hair done. So, yeah, you guys, the bang is back. Fixing to really get on some people's nerves with this bang. I know how much some of y'all hate the fact that this bang be in my eye, but I'm sorry. And then did y'all see my lashes? I done finally figured out how to put them on. Oh, check it out. Do it, Rocky! So, I did not really know how I was going to film this video. At first, I wasn't even going to do it because I was so disgusted with the show and, you know, what had transpired. And I was just like, for real, the show was so ridiculous. I had like this range of emotions that I wasn't sure I was going to be able to really get across to you guys like I really wanted to. But we gonna try it. We gonna try it. I'm in a better place today than I was yesterday. Let's get to it, shall we? Okay, you guys, so the show ended where it started last week, which was with Tammy just going off on Keisha. I was with Keisha. I think that we all thought that they had been moved on from this argument. You know, Keisha, all the shit that was said between Keisha and Royce and Susie that time, it was like right in the heat of the matter. Like everything had already happened. So, you know, Keisha was just like, I really thought that we had squashed this from a while ago. And, you know, Tammy is on full-on drunk, you know. So I told you guys that she had the wild eyes and everything. Tammy's calling her a bitch every few minutes. She's mad-dogging her. And she's just really being, really almost frightening. So all this had then went on for so long. I guess somewhere along the line, Keisha had the good sense to get her ass up and move over to the, you know, away from Tammy. Because Tammy was so close to her that I just know that had it gone a little bit further, she probably was gonna hit that girl. I don't even know if they showed when she moved, but anyway, she was over on the other side of the partition that separated the two of them. But Keisha was moving too fast because the fact that she was trying to get the hell out the way, she left her purse over there. So, you know, Tammy kindly takes possession of it and it's just like, you know, if you want your purse back, then you gonna bring your ass over here and get it. And I was thinking to myself, like, well, damn, you just gonna steal her purse like that? Keisha was just not really trying to go over there. She was just like, I want my purse. And, you know, we went back and forth. You come get it from me. And, you know, Keisha was not about to do it. I think what I got most frustrated about is, besides the fact that Tammy was acting a damn fool, was the fact that Evelyn, Shani, and Susie was just sitting there. I guess maybe we can just maybe say that I don't know. It was weird to me because on a human level, to me, it seems like when you see somebody getting ripped apart unjustly, like because it wasn't justified what Tammy was doing to Keisha, it seems like just the human part of you, even if you don't like the person, the human side of you would say, listen, Tammy, you tripping. That's enough. You going off on old girl a little too bad, like a little too tough. Give her purse back. Let's get the fuck up out of here. But you know, no, nobody is saying anything. And that is what was making me just be like, what is going on here? Keisha has enough. She ends up leaving. So Tammy, Susie, Shani, and Evelyn get back on the shuttle, I guess, to go back to their hotel. And how about Tammy just decides to take it upon herself to go through the girl's purse? They take out her phone. She hands it to Evelyn. You know, Evelyn's going through her iPhone. It's just the whole thing screamed like this whole mob mentality, bullying. I couldn't believe that Evelyn was really going through. It's like, you already didn't say nothing. You watched this girl get her ass ripped apart, and then you gonna sit there and listen to, you know, Tammy ranting and raving about how, you know, she don't understand why the girl got so offended by what she said, and the real world, you can't expect everybody to, you know, tiptoe and pussyfoot around what you say. The real world don't work like that. And I was thinking to myself, like, isn't that the pot calling the fucking kettle black? Like, you want everybody to be treating you with all this respect and everything, but you can't do the same for other people. I don't get it. Then, y'all, Tammy looks back to the back. Now, Susie's sitting her ass up there in the corner over there, just stupid and not saying nothing. And she goes, you know what, Susie? You was right. You was right for saying something, Susie. You should have said something. You did the right thing. And then I got even more pissed because I swear that goddamn Susie, I can't stand Susie. Susie is such a troublemaker. She starts so much shit with everybody. It's just, She is the cause of so many problems on this show. Why did Susie go back and tell her? I had gave the benefit of a doubt. One of my viewers was like, Susie told Tammy, and I was like, no, I don't think Susie told Tammy, because if she did, they would have shown it, and she probably would have told her back when it happened. And now all of a sudden we find out, I swear I thought it was the producers. Susie is such a yes man. I mean, just a stupid ass, brown nosing, controlled bitch. I cannot stand Susie. Oh, she just works my nerves so bad. Susie should be embarrassed. Okay, she should be embarrassed the way she's portrayed on this show, the way she portrays herself on this show. She's just, I don't even think she's smart enough to realize how controlled she is. She sold that girl out. She sold Keisha up the river. But you know, ain't nobody saying nothing about that, because everybody too wrapped up in the Keisha and Tammy ordeal. The show goes on like this. Keisha wants her purse. Tammy's not giving her her purse back. Tammy wants her to come get the purse from her. Keisha's smart enough to know that she ain't getting close enough to Beelzebub. So Keisha does what I would have done and is like, okay, you don't want to give me my fucking purse, and I'm calling the police. And Susie's trying to tell her that she thinks that that's a really bad idea. Of course you think that, Susie, because you're stupid, and get the fuck up out my face. I wish Keisha would have gone off on Susie for what she did, because Keisha has to know that it was probably Susie that said something to Tammy, even though it could have been Royce, but she should know Royce best enough to know that Royce probably wouldn't say that to Tammy. Keisha's going off to go call the police to get her purse back, and you know, Susie, like the dumbass that she is, she runs back and tells Tammy. Okay, well, this really gets Tammy all upset. But in the meantime, Evelyn and Shani go to Keisha's room and to console her. This part of the show actually made me even madder. I don't understand it. Like, I don't know if the producers have told them to not step into different quarrels and let them play themselves out. I don't really know how it's handled. Like I said, the human nature side of you seem like you would try to protect this girl from being unrightfully beat up. But anyway, they're there and they're feeling sorry for her, and she's crying, and you know, Shani's like, we got to get this resolved, and you know, Evelyn is so upset, even though Evelyn was just going through her phone a few minutes ago. But now Evelyn is feeling bad because she sees how affected this girl is. I mean, this girl is fucking scared of Tammy. Evelyn is really shooken up about that, because like I said, it's called having a conscience. Okay, you know that fucking Tammy was wrong treating that girl the way she did, and you felt bad that you let this girl get attacked like that, especially with the fact that you said that you were going to take her under your wing. You remember when she said that, y'all? She was going to take her under her wing and protect her. Well, that's some fucking protection, right? And I think that Evelyn knew for a fact that Tammy was wrong and was feeling bad that she sat and watched that attack. And I tell you guys, I'm so tired of that whole ride or die mentality. Like, ride or die to me, the whole loyalty, like, you have to be loyal to what's right, and you can still remain loyal to your friends, but point out when they're wrong. Like, that ride or die mentality is stupid to me. You know, I can't, it's some nigga shit that I just can't get with. So yeah, they all feel bad, and they all should have felt bad. As Tammy comes back to Keisha's room, and once Susie has let her know that, you know, that the cops are being called, and then Tammy does like a whole Jedi mind trick, y'all. And told y'all about the damn Jedi mind trick that the men use on the women when they flip the story around on you. You supposed to be mad at them, now they mad at you. All of a sudden, Tammy is just like, I didn't steal your purse. Your purse was sitting there. You abandoned it. I grabbed your purse because you had left your purse, and I was keeping it with me to give back to you. I was like, what? She was saying it with so much conviction and belief. She really felt that that's what she did. And I was like, Tammy, for real, that alcohol, you need to leave it alone. And everybody was looking like, huh? You took the purse. We know you took the purse. You gonna be sitting up here telling us that you didn't take the purse when you took the purse. And then she tells her, you guys, that she doesn't have respect for anybody who was gonna call the police on her because she's stolen their purse. I don't want you to respect me if you got my fucking shit. Give it back, bitch. Then, you guys, that just made the matter completely 20 times worse is she gets down in Keisha's face very, very closely and says to her that the only reason why she didn't hit her right then is because she was so fucking pitiful. Right then, my heart broke. That girl was scared shitless. I mean, she would not even look Tammy in the eye. And, you know, when you get to be twiddling and fiddling around with your face and nervous, and you could tell she was breathing hard. It was just, It was just so much, and I still don't know how anybody could have stood around and watched that. Silence is approval. If you don't say anything against what I just did, then I have to assume that you agree with what I just did. So to me, they're all just as guilty as Tammy. The next morning, you got two things going on. Okay, now on the Keisha side, Keisha's really excited. I gotta tell you guys, when I was a little girl, I had my best friend. She lived in the jungle. If you guys are from LA, you know where I'm talking about. I was in like fourth, fifth grade, and she lived in the jungle. Not only did she live in the jungle, but her whole family dynamic and her whole living arrangements was totally different from mine. She had a single mom. They lived in an apartment. You know, they lived in the jungle on Nicolette, which was probably the worst street in the jungle in Los Angeles back in the day. I don't know how it is now, but I can tell you back then it was nothing to play with. I went to go spend a night over her house because she was my best friend. Like, I wanted to be with her. Well, I got over there, and her neighbors above us in the apartment above us got to fighting and shit, and then somebody started shooting, and then somebody got hurt, and then the damn ambulance came. And you guys, I was so fucking stressed out. I was just like, what the fuck? I need to get out of here. Like, I can't, this is nothing what I'm used to, and I lived in the hood too. You may struggle all night, but honey, joy come in the morning, because when that sun came up, and I was so glad that I had made it through the night and that I was going the hell home. And that's exactly how Keisha looked. She was like, I am fucking out of here. Keisha was excited. On the opposite end, we have Tammy. Tammy has come down from her drunken high, and now she has realized that she probably has made a fool out of herself and was overwhelmingly mean to this girl. Now she out there sitting on the goddamn stoop of her room and staring out at the ocean and everything. Is like, now this is another experience, you know, when you go out drinking with your girls and everything, you done cut up the fool like nobody's business. You done acted so damn bad that you got home and you ain't got a fucking heel on your shoe. You can't find your damn phone. You don't know what happened to the strap on your purse. It be all kind of shit that done went wrong the night before that you don't really remember, but all your friends get to calling you and telling you like, girl, you was on one last night. And you get to being so worried because you're like, damn, I did all that. And that was Tammy. Tammy was sitting out there staring out at the water, and I was like, girl, you gonna have to get that shit together. She said she's working on her anger management issues. I really don't think she's working on her anger management issues, but I do hope that this show let her see how ridiculous she is, how out of control she is, how much of a bully she is. I mean, that truly right there was bullying. I know we be saying that people be bullying and shit, but that right there is a classic example of bullying. Somebody who does not have any strength against you. When she got down in her face, she proved to herself that she broke that girl. That girl was broken. I don't know if that was all that Tammy wanted out of this whole thing, is just to prove to herself that she could break this girl who said something against the almighty Tammy. I know you guys all wanted me to really go off on Tammy, but I have to tell you guys that I feel really sorry for Tammy and Shawnee and Evelyn and Susie and Keisha, all for different reasons. They are so dysfunctional in so many different ways. Keisha is, you know, she's a victim. I feel sorry for her in a way that she hasn't been able to, you know, take a stand for herself. And I was just like, sometimes you just gotta say it. You just can't let people talk to you that kind of way. Tammy, I don't know, you guys. Tammy, that show last night, if she don't realize that she got a problem now, she will never realize it. Shawnee, I don't think Shawnee seemed too affected by anything. Did you guys? I know she was saying she felt bad and all that, but to me, it wasn't genuine. Now, when I look at Evelyn, I do think that Evelyn felt bad. I think that Evelyn was struggling between trying to stay loyal, her whole ride or die best friend Tammy all of a sudden trying to stay loyal to her, or really doing what's right. I feel like she didn't take a stand either. And Susie is just a fucking hopeless case. I tell you guys, I'm so sick of Susie. I want somebody to fight Susie. I want anybody to beat up Susie. I don't care. I know I be trying to push pro-peace and anti-violence and everything, but that is one bitch that deserves to get her ass whooping, and I mean right now. Lastly, you guys, I was really trying to figure out if I was mad or glad that they showed this show, and I guess I am sort of glad that they showed it, because people really need to see how this whole bullying, how bullying works. Tammy really dug a hole for herself. I mean, they were horrible on her, on Twitter, and her daughters, to the point where I think the daughters had to, what is this flying around? Is it a bug? Y'all see a bug flying around? Anyway, lost my train of thought. What was I saying? Okay, the bugs. I mean, the Twitter, the daughters. I think the daughters ended up getting rid of their Twitter account or something because people were being so mean to them, and that was wrong. Like, you know, you as children, you can't choose your stupid ass parents. So, you know, people should lay off of them. And really, you know, just, if I was Tammy, I would really get off of Twitter and really try to work on what the fuck is my problem. All right, you guys, that's it. I got to go. I'm telling you, I got graduation tomorrow. I got to go do my daughter's hair. I'm way, 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 way far away from my house. I got to get home. So I'm about to go home and try to edit this video and get it up for you guys. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm itsrox. The channel is for itsrox. Everything else I am involved in will be in the bottom bar below. Okay? All right. So I hope that you guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I plan on doing the same. Until next time, Roxstars. Bye.